Hi beautiful, and welcome back to another Tabitha Isabel video. I have been asked to make this video, so here I am. So thank you for the recommendation. Today we are talking about a pregnancy suitable skin microbiome supportive skincare routine. I am certified in, God, the list of skin things is a lot. I'm a beauty medicine practitioner, I've had a skin clinic, I worked with skin for a number of years, so I'm probably a good person to ask about this. Caveating this here, I'm not pregnant. This is not from my own experience, but I can help you understand what's going on with your skin and how to support your skin through this, different period in your life. So let's just dive into today's video. When you're pregnant, obviously there's a lot going on, particularly hormonally. You're going to see an increase in reactivity in your skin most likely, so things that would make your skin react normally. You might be seeing a bit more irritation, a bit more redness. Your skin barrier is not going to be as strong at the moment. So you probably will be getting, some spots, maybe acne for the first time in your life. It's a lot that your body is going through right now. And we really have to make sure that we can support it in the most beautiful way that we can. And this really comes back to a really gentle and simple skincare routine that's going to support you through this. But we don't want it to be something that's going to I've whacked my skincare on and that's it, right? You still want it to be that self-love ritual, probably now more than ever, because finding self-love at this time probably is going to be maybe a little bit harder than normal. So it's really important that we support you through this, not just for the health of your skin, but mentally and emotionally as well, because you're going through a lot, right? Like, this is a lot. So we want to support you in any way that we can. So we're going to curate this. We're going to romanticize the hell out of this routine, and I'm going to talk you through exactly how to build your own skincare routine and kind of some of the products that I really recommend and love for your skin when you need some more support, but that's not full of fragrance and not full of active ingredients. We want simple, the better, the more hydrating. Big disclaimer here, these are things you're not going to do. You're not going to use retinols, retinoids, vitamin A derivatives in your skincare products. We are staying well clear from that. We are not using harsh salicylic acid or AHAs, BHAs. We're avoiding benzoyl peroxide and anything really heavy in oil. So these are the things we're eliminating here. And you're probably someone that could be using a retinol or retinol vitamin A derivative. Stay clear from those, especially at the moment. So what we do want to curate your actual skincare routine around is hyaluronic acid. So we naturally have hyaluronic acid in our skin already. Boosting this basically just boosts the hydration content of our skin. When our skin is more hydrated, it deals with external aggressors much easier than it would otherwise. It deals with everything basically, just makes your barrier so much more healthy, thriving. You're going to see a decrease in spots, a decrease in fine lines, all of those things. Hyaluronic acid is literally going to be your best friend through this whole period. Niacinamide is another fantastic one to start including in your routine at the moment. Niacinamide is anti-inflammatory, it helps with redness, it helps with irritation, and it helps support your skin barrier with these things. So niacinamide is great, especially when you can't be using things like salicylic acid and things like that, because it's really just going to help with oil buildup, all of these types of things that are going to support your skin. These are the main kind of ingredients that we're going to curate your skincare routine around. And you have to bear in mind that even though some brands, because we're talking about marketing here, they might say, this is like supportive, this is hydrating, and then you look actually at the ingredients on the back and they might have a high percentage of salicylic acid and things like that. You can't trust marketing. So bear that in mind, first of all, that there might be ingredients in your products that you haven't really contemplated there being. So you have to be really, really careful at this moment. Let's talk through kind of like the main kind of products that I would recommend. First of all, I recommend a creamy cleanser. Stay away from foam cleansers right now. You want cream and balm cleansers only. They want to be full of glycerin, they want to be full of hyaluronic acid. One that I've been really loving at the moment is the Beauty of Joseon cleansing balm. Another really beautiful one is the Evolve cleansing balm. Any of these things, they also double as a makeup remover as well. Stay away from micellar water, it dries out your skin like crazy, strips your skin barrier. We don't want that, we want supportive skincare. So a cleansing balm is the first thing that I would definitely recommend for you in your skincare routine. Next, obviously, we want a toner. If you're using a cleanser that isn't stripping, then most likely you don't technically need a toner, because toners usually basically help balance the pH levels of your skin. But if your cleanser is already supportive and it's not disrupting your pH, which if you're using a cleansing balm most of the time, it's completely fine, a toner isn't essential. So the purpose that we're going to use the toner for is just basically more of a hydration boost. One that I've really been loving at the moment is the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Toner. That is beautiful. Another one is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. Beautiful toners where they're supporting your skin, but in a very subtle and hydrating way. Moving on to serums. So the serum is kind of the part of the routine that is going to be the most transformational. Serums are always the part of the routine that hold the most potency. With you, we want to be extra careful with this at the moment. Again, we don't want to be using really harsh actives. We want something that's really supportive, really gentle, and kind of just like supports you in the best way it possibly can. This is the product that we want the niacinamide to be in. There's two serums that I would recommend to you at the moment, and the first one is the Biome Brightening Serum. So this has got niacinamide in it and it's got hyaluronic acid in it, and it basically just helps again with that anti-inflammatoriness, and it helps with hydration boosting as well. So this is a great one, and it's at a much, it's an affordable price point for a serum. Otherwise, I'd recommend the Beauty of Joseon Calming Serum with green tea and panthenol. This is basically, again, it's antioxidant, it's going to help with any inflammation, and it's hydrating. This one is even more gentle than the Biome one, so if you could get this one, I would probably prefer you to use this one, because it's even more gentle. So that is your serums. Make sure it is supportive, and also do not use multiple products with niacinamide in. You want to be using 1 to 2 max, and the rest of the products, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, any of these things that are hydrating. That's the focus of your routine. Hydration over anything else, anti-inflammatory at the bottom as like a secondary thing. And moving on to moisturizer. The moisturizer I'm going to recommend for you is the Purito Mighty Bamboo Panthenol Cream, because this specifically helps with moisture retention in your skin, and it's just so lightweight that it feels like you're not like oily. Sometimes you put on moisturizers and your skin feels really icky afterwards. This is definitely not going to give that. Basically, it's going to just support your skin barrier, but in a very subtle way, where it's just giving you the hydration that you need. And then you can also end your routine with the milky mist, for example. Again, that spray hydration mist. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Otherwise, moving on to SPF, because obviously sunscreen is so important. There's 2 sunscreens that I'm going to recommend you depending on what you kind of prefer. So the first one is the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Moist Sun Serum SPF 50+. This has got niacinamide in it, so again, at a maximum of like 2 products. So if it's in your SPF and it's in your serum, leave it at that. Obviously, wearing SPF is so important, making sure that your skin is supported all year round, because obviously sun adds to premature aging. It increases your risk of sun cancer. It has so many different reasons, right? So you need to make sure you're wearing your SPF, especially now your skin is more vulnerable than it has been. Be extra careful. Be extra careful. So that is the sunscreen I'd recommend, unless you are someone that wants some coverage. So otherwise, I would recommend the Colour Science Unforgettable Taupe Protection Face Shield Flex. And basically this tone matches to the colour of your skin. It's kind of like a foundation, but it's sunscreen, which is obviously amazing. And this has got SPF 50 in it as well. So again, if you want that extra coverage on like a daily basis, the Colour Science one is absolutely beautiful. Chef's kiss, honestly. So that is kind of the skincare routine that I would advise you. It's really just going to support your skin without overwhelming it, because it really is simple as better in a lot of these cases. Like skin microbiome, supportive skincare is the best thing for your skin anyway, but especially obviously when you are pregnant and you need that extra support in your skin. We're going to move on to some fun things now, because like I said, it's all about creating that self-care ritual now more than ever. So let's talk about some things that are going to elevate and romanticize you doing your skincare routine. Let's talk about face masks, because you obviously like need self-care right now. Like, let's be real, like having some self-care, hard to come by, but when you do, phenomenal. So sheet masks are going to be your best friend right now, because you're not going to have to faff on like removing creams and clears and all that type of thing. So sheet masks, opt for them more than anything else. Honestly, will change your life. The ones I'm going to recommend are the Beautyology, Maskology, hyaluronic acid sheet masks. Again, it's just hyaluronic acid, it's boosting that. You can use these once or twice per week, depending on what you want to do, just to give yourself some like love, basically. Otherwise, I'm going to recommend the Beautyology, Maskology Thermotherapy eye masks. These are more of like self-care habit more than like a skincare thing, but it can also just like help. Basically, they heat your eyes. Absolutely incredible. Love these. They're so good. Yeah, so definitely get your hands on those. Otherwise, obviously having like cute headbands and things that really elevates your skincare like routine. I get a lot of mine from TK Maxx. TK Maxx have the best hair things, honestly. Otherwise, you can get some really cute ones on Amazon. All of these things, by the way, I am leaving in the description below, so you can easily just like look at them and stuff. And also, like, have candles on. Like, make it like a whole experience. Put candles on, do your skincare, do your face mask once or twice per week. Like, really opt for like just like creating like a little thing out of it. It's gonna better your life, right? Like, it really just is. So yeah, see how you can like improve your life through like little romanticizing habits and things like that. It really makes such a difference in just how you feel and your mood and all these things. So that is everything that I recommend for if you are pregnant and you want to support your skin barrier, your skin microbiome, just your skin health in general. Let me know your thoughts below if you've got any questions or if you've got any more suggestions on videos I should make. I'm Tabby, I'm sending you so much love, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon, bye!